find that with the peekaboo style, unlike with range fighting, unlike with rhythm fighting, the long Russian guard, all these different long range systems that rely on angles, angulation, and being outside the pocket, the peekaboo style is not making opportunities using the feet, using distances and angling. It's making opportunities using the waist, assuming that the feet are planted in one position. Of course, this is going to mean getting under the shots, pivoting to the side, or shuffling, doing these, Lomachenko shuffles or custom Amato bumps. Slipping, getting your head offline, and then ripping. Slipping and ripping and doing this with straight shots like slip jabs to set up uppercuts. And slip twos to set up fives or front side uppercuts or shovel hooks. All of these things assume that before and after you throw a punch, unlike in the traditional perfect boxing stance, you are in a disadvantageous position. You're the shorter fighter. The other fighter is swinging at you before and after. That's the genius of the custom Amato peekaboo system. Everything comes off of this defensive offense, like these slip ones and slip twos. Hooking off of a jab, all this unconventional stuff that you really don't find in other systems that's supposed to be totally wrong. Even the way that one slips in peekaboo boxing, it's not the traditional breakdown. Even the way one hooks, it's not the way every good boxing coach teaches, where you turn 135 degrees and twist on the front foot and plant your heel on the back foot. It's totally different. You just plant all your weight on your front foot and you're driving off with the hips. It's such a brilliant, aggressive style, and it's really a defensive style. It's an aggressive yet a defensive style, because if you're fighting somebody who's taller than you and they're being aggressive with you, you're not going to be able necessarily to range fight and get angles. I mean, if you can, then good. If they let you stay outside the pocket, then good. But if they've already breached that space and their elbow is right here and they're punching a hole through the back of your head, that's where we're going to have to use these Mike Tyson custom Amato last-minute slips that are just, we can use them situationally. You don't have to just start boxing like Mike Tyson and moving on the inside. You can use this when somebody's moved on the inside with you, cut an angle with them the second their shoulder bumps, move to the side, use these bumps and these angles and this offensive style to get around them, to cut to first base and second base, or third base and second base, and kind of like this diamond footwork, which is really the essential angulation of this shuffle step, where you're bumping with the shoulder. The opponent, you're literally hitting their shoulder before doing this shuffle step. So it's really almost like a different martial art than, like I said, boxing, where you're outside, you're pulling, you're slipping, you're getting angles, you're letting the opponent miss, and then just dancing around and, letting them tire themselves out. Peekaboo is completely aggressive. It's looking to end the fight. It's looking to do incredible amounts of damage. And even if you look at the brilliance of just like the footwork of how a peekaboo fighter fights, it's not just forward. I mean, traditional boxing, any good boxing school, they'll teach you 1, 2, 3, and then step to your left, double jab. Peekaboo is totally different. Since you're the shorter fighter, you almost want to pivot to your right. You want to go to the opponent's weaker side, or if they're a strong left hook fighter,